Last year, he's not afraid of the big spotlight, coming out playing well.
And there's a make.
This year that Cal has played. He likes the fact that he's got some guys that know what he wants.
But Thomas does. Acuff. The second half. Led by 20 at the break. Acuff getting downhill. Thought he might have forced that up, but he gets it to Acuff Jr. from one end to the other. Hello!
Sales go to benefit St. Jude. And we're underway here, and right off the bat, it's here inside the FedEx Forum back in 2017 in the NCAA Tournament.
Right. Oh my goodness.
Yep. So Pringle's out. Ewan is back in. Acuff in the drive, the runner, good.
Body control.
Take it away. Thomas up to Acuff, and the freshman to the freshman.
Anytime.
Acuff. Yes. Wow.
Has a life of its own. And our season, I'm going to say this again, our season is not a destination. You don't start place
the full court
jumping.
Press. Yeah. They were up by 15 points early. It was 29-14.
Much better job.
A nice show by Kohler on the ball screen. Acuff again, and this time, and John Calipari told him, taken away here. Acuff lays it in. Pulls from 17, maybe that'll 40 first-round picks, likely to have a couple more. This is one of them. There he is. Good look. Yeah, they brought him in to be a three-point shooter. Splitting the... It's a screen. Lob, yes to you.
See if Arkansas can kind of stop the bleeding a little bit here. Nice pass by Acuff, and there you go. Yeah, he's playing fearless. Acuff gonna get three.
How about three in a row? Acuff comes down the lane, scoops it off the glass and scores.
But yeah, they've really kept the lid on this place by keeping the dunks at bay.
Shots, though, keep falling. Acuff Jr. all of a sudden.
Thomas there.
Acuff Jr. attacks. And the foul. Acuff, little floater.
You see, he's been for Arkansas. It's just causing lots of trouble for Booth.
Acuff, pure.
Yeah, he's so good. That's just too good, though.
Acuff, a little runner.
The screen from Pringle. Acuff, an open look, and Darius will spin in a three. His first
year in college, and like, I can.
How about the
most
ball
of these
movement?
guys.
Arkansas, the perimeter has been denying. Acuff downhill to the rim. He'll score. Acuff open on a three. That looked true out of his last night in the Muss Bus. A triple overtime three at the buzzer. There's a make from
Any zone in this game, Rich, because I will be fainting. Really easy. Acuff answers. Really good in transition, but they're going to have to score in a half court. Acuff taking over to the tablet. Or even the kid. The kid probably said it too. And 7 seconds, first half. Acuff, go time to the bucket. Corner three. Helps you with your foul trouble too. Acuff. Steal. Acuff. He's got Richmond back. He's got Carter Knox back.
Gushed about his composure and how Anderson seemingly always makes the right play. Can Acuff get going? That is important for
on the opposite side of a double situation. You move that thing around the perimeter, he's going to get open.
Acuff straight on with an answer. Met by Richmond with the strip. Gave it up. Acuff the drive and the bucket and the lead. And Arkansas 11 of 19 at the stripe. Acuff pulls up in the mid-range for two.
Darius Acuff Jr.
Acuff, a floater. Got it! He will take and make tough twos. Nothing soft will work in this game.
Alley-oop will work down to Brazil. Nice pass from.
What a pass.
Yeah, Wagner opens three. Got it! Set up by a great pass. Acuff finds his man, Pringle hard, and he laid it in. Acuff's turn. He lays it up and in, and he absorbs.
Back-to-back stops and back-to-back makes.
Acuff again, he got hit, and he will convert. Brown try to force Acuff to the left.
Yeah.
The alley-oop to Trevin Brazil.
Acuff on the pull-up. Brazil clears it. Acuff. Yeah. Down to Knox. Quickly into the front court. Acuff wants it, and he knocks it down.
Offensive rebound for Brazil. Acuff got him. A three.
Nice look by Thomas.
Arkansas now in a 10-point hole. Acuff goes to the bank. Take it over. Duke opened up 1 of 9 from the field. They've gone 11 of their last 17. That jumper from Acuff is team. Acuff trying to stop the bleeding.
And he passed that up.
Acuff hits the three.
Acuff out of bounds, so effective.
Acuff, the handles, soft touch for Darius Acuff Jr. 47-42, Duke. Acuff lines it up. Buries the triple. Acuff, calming influence. Floats it up and in.
How tough is this kid? Oh, no.
Intercepted by Acuff. Arkansas pushing up the floor. Acuff is a blur, and he cans it.
They're 0 for their first 5. Figured Acuff would be a figure in that, and he is. Conference play. They won by 21, 42, and 51 their last 3 games. And Acuff. Wagner has been shooting much better lately. Acuff's got the open one. He's got all 7.
Man, Arkansas had to fight, though, to get a paint touch, but once they did, Acuff just fills from behind.
Perry blocked from behind. Who was it? Acuff. Here he comes, a chance to tie or put him ahead. Oh, Brazil rising.
They would have got their 4th shot blocked in this game. Terrific find by 3 in orange.
Ewan's turn down low. Acuff. Shot winds down. He knocks it down with 2 seconds to go. And Berg will fire and come up.
College ball.
Remember, offensive rebounds first half as Acuff goes to the rack, and he will have a chance for 3.
How good is he?
What he meant to this program, and Gillespie has done admirably well with that. That's pretty. Acuff lays it up, and in with 17 now.
He just...
Carey, that's a tough pass for Akpara to hold on to. They got a 2-on-1, and Acuff, a nice play to use that rim to help.
Plays right now, Ravi.
See how the motor runs for the kid from Detroit with 4. He launches and bangs it in. Acuff wants it 1-on-1. Launches. Money! 27 in the game for
A ranked foe.
Again, taking care of the basketball, setting their tone with their defense. They've been really good.
Arkansas running its stuff. Just 1 out of 5 from the floor in this second half. Boy, Acuff.
Second chance opportunities. You got to try to keep these guys off the glass.
That's wingspan right there. Acuff finishes with the floater. He has tied his career high. Acuff kick it out to Brazil. He's open. Brazil book it.
Try to square him up and stay in front.
The rookie checks the clock. A crossover. Acuff. It has been takeover mode for Darius.
Well, pretty play. Acuff. Wow. Hard off the window, and Richmond will try to run. Acuff 3. Got it! 18.
You get punished for anything lazy in this league.
Yep, Acuff corner 3, knocks it down.
A lot in front of them and gotten downhill quickly.
Great play. Yeah. Boy, Acuff got his man off him, and then he was able to get Washington. Richmond is coming in on the bench right away. Harris denied by Ewan.
That's just being stubborn.
Acuff, bam!
You should be able to make free throws for that. Watch out.
Acuff, wow! Yeah. I'm telling you, they've been on.
They love what he gives. And they won't love opening, can't do it. Another turnover. Acuff give and go, and the slam is a Sandico. Quickly into front court. That's just beating everybody. Acuff, second effort, yes. Top floor, Richmond. And now nobody back as Acuff thunders it.
Good, they changed something up. Maybe it keeps Acuff away from the basket. Never mind.
A good solid 150 guy. Drive.
I'm glad you said that.
Inside, a fade and fire for Acuff.
I don't think there's a doubt when you watch him in person.
And this is where your prime freshman point guard's got to take control of the tempo of this game. His team is rattled right now.
Acuff fires a three and finally has an answer. 14-point, to 17-point Georgia lead, and then a finish on the other end by Acuff. Acuff has gotten the scoring going, not quite the assist yet, but it kisses high off the glass, and solves it by finding Surreal. Richmond with the rejection. Here's Acuff the other way. Arkansas has life. Lead for Georgia. It has been whittled away with this Arkansas effort, and now a takeaway. 4-on-2. Wagner with the left. Georgia doesn't look like the same team when they try to run clock.
No, and they're staying away from ball screens because they don't want to deal with the trap.
Floater off the window and good. Here's Acuff. Now Wagner. Acuff for three in the tie. Got it!
Lunch or dinner because he takes care of him when he's in there.
Acuff Jr. will pull its floaters. It was a tough task going up against the Gators, who are playing good basketball. Acuff for a long two.
Momentum going into the half.
Acuff found an open. Carter Knox gets open and scores. Acuff Jr. left open from the.
Look at the attention.
There's the handle. There's the fence in the paint. Not there. Hogs will run. Acuff on the drive with the scoop.
Right there.
Acuff Jr. got Reese on his back. Acuff Jr. off the screen with the curl. He got the block behind the back from one end to the other. Not as much of an issue. Acuff Jr. probing. Pulls up over McKinnon, hits, defended. He's itching to get some shots off. Acuff Jr. has done a bulk of the scoring, and Joe, is there any reason not to keep feeding Acuff? I shouldn't even ask the question, and he's answering it.
Do either drive or pull up and shoot.
And Billy Richmond goes downhill. There's the scoop. So being pushed a little further away from the basket. Acuff Jr. shooting for 30.
The ball out of his hands.
Here they do it again. He says, watch this. There's Pringle spinning and win. Get it back. There he is, Acuff Jr. Trevin Brazil got an open look at a three.
And Arkansas has a chance for a run out. Second in the country in fast break points. Acuff out the window.
That's about body language and mood. He said, look, it hasn't been horrible body language. Just I got to keep talking to my team as things go against.
Brazil shares it. They're the right wing three. Here's Acuff around Pringle's screen. Lobs to him. Beautiful look. What vision. Acuff with the floater. He said that's the game. That's a shot that's taken my game to the next level.
But what a job he has done keeping them connected despite the injuries.
What a move by Acuff. He gave the play call and then crossed over and just blew by.
One of the toughest tasks. He's had to guard Phylon a couple weeks ago. Now he's been trying to get Acuff.
Acuff just blows right by Elliot Thompson at 6'11". And Brazil, a great shot blocker, affected that even though he didn't touch it. Here's Acuff. Lob. Finish! Billy Richmond the third. Acuff going to work on Reed. All the way in and got it! And the freshman puts Arkansas ahead with a trip to the free throw line coming.
Darius Acuff Jr. knocks down the pull-up. 9. It was 13 at one point in the first half for Kentucky. Arkansas is not led yet. Is Acuff able to get to the rim? And
come on. Coach Knight used to say, sit down.
Acuff for three. The crowd's not going to be sitting down for a while. Arkansas has won 17 in a row at home.
Nice.
Acuff attacks and scores again. Acuff has taken over here in the second half.
All because of the screen inside.
Arkansas keeps it on the perimeter. Acuff Great pass. The lob to Ewan to tie it up at 6. Acuff attacking. Gets to the rim. The layup is good. It's a 6-point.
A really good job right there of meeting that pass on the bounce. And the creativity when they get around the rim.
Acuff lob, and there's Brazil. 3 for 3. Had his pocket pick there. Up ahead, Acuff takes it to the cup and lays. Numbers for Arkansas with Hubbard down behind the play. Acuff switching hands. And he's got the ball here to start the second half. Floater. Yes, sir. Returning to your former school, regardless of
185 pounds, this duo was simply sensational.
Arkansas. I tend to look at conference marks. There you see great backdoor.
At Buck Walton, LSU played the Razorbacks. It was a 2-possession offensive end.
Around the screen, rise and fire. Buck open 3 from the wing. Sutton splashes, and it's back to a 10-point game, but there's the answer. Thomas goes back up top. Here's Acuff. Late clock situation. Acuff just makes I want.
Yeah. And his dad, I had a chance to meet Darius earlier tonight. He said.
And now a steal by Thomas. Ahead to Acuff. Look out. Lay-in. There are multiple teams that can win it this year.
Look at that pass.
There's the stuff. Look out. Here comes Acuff. Full throttle on the attack. Got it. I mean,
State last night. My goodness.
Talk about a coach who's done a fine job. Another alley-oop, and that time.
Go to the NCAA Tournament.
Backdoor cut, and there's the finish.
They don't have the depth, and Arkansas loves transition.
Tough to stop that guy. He gets to the rim.
Look at Mashalik down low, holding his own against Pringle, boxing out.
Acuff knocks down the first injury. Meanwhile, Acuff squeezes off a quick 3. That's it.
There's not a lot of guys that will do that, whether they're first year or not.
Here's Acuff for 3, and one of the nation's top freshmen.
Earlier in the season, he had a bad left leg, but I think he's feeling 100% based on that.
Ewan slices his way to the rim for his next 10 minutes. They haven't been able to force turnovers since. Murphy no good. And here's Acuff. 5-star recruit, McDonald's All-America, Jordan Brand All-Star, all-everything, and he picks up an assist to Billy Richmond III.
Like this, they must get a third score.
Acuff whistles it into Brazil. Nice finish. Darius Acuff Jr. And Brazil with the block. Malik Thomas picks it up to Acuff, to Richmond. Richmond's got a career high 16. Here's Acuff. He flashes down another 3. Fouled on the 3. See freshman to make 7 threes and have 5 assists in the same game. Added 2.
Reitzel sets the screen. Acuff, and that is a good start. Fylon trying to push the defender away, couldn't, and here's a chance for Acuff, who looks up and sees Reitzel and blows right by him. First one too strong. Acuff picks up another rebound.
Well, he has gotten involved on the glass, has he not, this kid?
And there is just no fear when he has the ball go. Reitzel blocked by Acuff. Malik Ewan 12 in red into the game. Acuff feeling it and finding it. Darius Acuff there giving Thomas his 3, no good. Wow. Look at Richmond go up and get it. Acuff. Yes, and credit Billy Richmond. And both Fylon. He's got 2 on the other side. Acuff, boy, with Fylon, 3-on-2. Wagner, Acuff. Splash. Boy, is he a conference. It's a bulk shooter and a bulk maker. He's going to try again. And it goes.
Ravi, that's on Allen. You do not want to turn that ball over right now if you're Arkansas and ignite this building.
Brazil thought he had a layup. Acuff fade away, finds the bottom. Acuff.
Chin and Bruiser are sitting on that bench as well.
Yeah, 5 of 24 coming into the game from 3-point land. Acuff just slowing it down and knocking it down. 26 now. Thomas determined, and that was Brazil who picked up the missed shot. And another opportunity, and that's 3 more for Acuff. 29 points. How can they get him going again?
He normally doesn't need a ball screen to get to the paint.
The pull-up, and he needed it. And that's exactly what Cal wins. Alabama is on fire the second half. 13 of 16 from the floor. Acuff foul. Count it. And they will count it. They decide no. Acuff by his man. Boy, Darius Acuff is back on the play. Wagner snuffed it out. 19 of those 30 in the second half. Can Acuff answer? That's a goaltend. He does answer.
They're saying the same thing, I believe.
Acuff rises. Ties the game.
He's a big-time pro in a college game.
Yeah. Wagner again. Finally one finds the bottom. Finishes Sean Phillips Jr., the Arizona State transfer. Back the other way in a flash.
Man, you really have some problem on your hands.
Acuff knocks down the triple in response.
When you talk about a problem, play solid defense without fouling.
Acuff counted in the foul. Barrett defending Acuff Jr. with 4 fouls. Acuff Jr. up and under with the kiss.
Acuff going in strong and using the window. Acuff Jr. has had a bad night shooting it, at least to this point. He hits this one from short range, though.
It can become very important. Look at Acuff, man. He drives and elevates.
Acuff over the top and a slam by Ewan.
He has great poise in the pick and roll, this kid with the ball.
Around the back, a little fake there. Yes! How pretty was that? Shot clock to 8. Working on Isaacs. He'll step into the lane and lay it up and in.
Well, that was a straight zone.
The SEC tournament can make you a national star. He gives it up here. Brazil back for Acuff, way downtown. Yes!
He's just a special cat, man.
8 to get off a shot. On the dribble, little step back. 2 more.
Layup. Executed the tough part well.
Pass.
Nick Pringle. Acuff. Oh! They're all falling from
to the basket against Florida. It was 6'9", 6'10", 6'11", and 7 feet.
Yeah, Florida will do that to you.
I figure some viewers may want to know, how is this occurring right now?
Good look, Darius. Brazil! Put him on a post!
Brazil with his hands on his shorts. They're trying to conserve energy a little bit because they don't have a lot of depth.
Acuff. That'll get him energized. He's margin much closer than it is. They've also missed 6 free throws so far in the first half.
Yeah, they shoot about 75% from the free throw line, but he doesn't stop.
You're out of Detroit. Stolen by Richmond. Baseball pass, Acuff. Lays it in. How about the English on that one?
And that was
point-blank range.
I love how the Razorbacks advanced the ball.
Acuff with a step and a basket. And they're tracking towards $120 at one point. Hogs shooting 55%. Brazil! Another trip. 2 on 3. Heidi stole it right back. A little friendly fire. Hogs take advantage. Again!
By how well Arkansas is shooting from the 3 right now.
Catch and shoot. Heidi, heat check. And Ewan crashes. Grab a rebound. Acuff the other way. Looked me in the eyes and said, I play hard. Like, yeah, you do. Ewan goes hard.
A lot of times that gets you open, and these turnovers could allow the Longhorns to get back open.
Brazil.
Davis will have his hands full with the history-making Darius Acuff Jr. tonight. Mid-range jumper. What a start. Splashes it down. Brazil with a mismatch. Size on Pack. Out to Acuff. Assist to Brazil. Another make in the Missouri game with Acuff on the bench. Pack penetrates, has it knocked away. Here is Darius Acuff Jr. Xavier Brown downhill. Big time block by Wagner, shakes his head. Here's Acuff. 2-on-3. Beats everybody
in the country. And so you see how quickly their guards can get back.
Acuff for 3. He got a bit of a breather. He was on the bench for about. Pringle for Acuff, who's rewriting the record book, and this time he connects with the lob and the jam for Nick Pringle.
You're going to see it all on display here. He sees the help coming over. He says, no worries. I'm going to throw it where only my guy can get it. Nice try, Reed. I've got pinpoint accuracy.
And a double overtime loss at Alabama, a game in which he was limited during practice that week. For 3, yes sir, Darius Acuff.
Full head of steam.
Here's Acuff into the front court with 3, 2, 3-pointer. Good! Darius Acuff Jr. closes. Latanza with a screen for Pack. And Richmond erases it. Here comes Acuff. 3-on-2, Arkansas. And Brazil with the nifty. All the population just 300. Or more than that in a single section inside Bridgestone tonight. Baseline jumper good. Darius Acuff Jr.
Arkansas just watching blow-bys happen and nobody's coming down into the paint.
Acuff to Thomas. Yes, sir. Malik Thomas for 3. Arkansas back out. Here's Acuff off the feed, and he in turn gives it to Ewan, who cuts his way to a bucket.
Ewan sprint.
Improved their resume with another quad 1 win tonight. When other bubble teams have fallen by the wayside, Sooners are making a statement. So is that man, Darius Acuff Jr. Arkansas has won 4 of 5. The only loss in that span to the Florida Gators. Here's Acuff for 3. Yes, sir, Darius Acuff. Every bubble team in the world wants Arkansas to hang on to this 2-point lead. It's Acuff, quick release. Oh my goodness, he did it again!
Defender, and there's 5 on the clock. I'm thinking, hey, he's gonna, if I'm there, he's gonna try to put this on the deck. And he surprises Brown by elevating right away. And man, he's shown you all 3 levels. If that's not an NBA type shot, I don't know what is. Fading away, yet still on.
Figures a shot off the mark. Acuff's got a chance to push here. 3-on-2.
Here's the
alley-oop to Richmond. Wow,
Here's the problem. Here is the
eyes of Chris Beard. Acuff, did he have the first 2? He does. Under 4, long pass. Wow, Acuff found Brazil. Another alley-oop.
The entire time his eyes were up probing what's out in front of me. Darius Acuff didn't get rushed. He waited for Brazil to get in the slot. A beautiful pass to the right side of that rim.
There's hustle from Acuff. He's been ignited. And Beard wants a timeout. After last night's 37-point performance,
especially in tight games, so important.
Acuff pulls up. There you go, and here comes maybe the second half. Acuff keeps it alive.
This could be a start of a knockout punch.
Acuff alley-oop to Ewan. Oh boy! Billy Richmond made the save on the baseline, and that's the guy Calipari came out pointing. In the hands of Acuff, player of the year in the SEC. And they count the pass. 5 and 1 in white. Acuff pulls up.
Yeah.
Splash. He told the... Down low, Ewan. Nice ball fake and a dunk. For Acuff. Drives to his right. Softly puts it up off the window.
Spot, turning it into a one-on-one game for Storr.
See if they go to that double team on Acuff like they did at the end of regulation. They won't. Acuff up and in.
He went right through the Acuff rules that Ole Miss has thrown at him.
Trevor in Brazil. Duke Miles taking over the point with Tyler Tanner out of the game.
Boy, how do you stop that?
Screen was set so high that lets him get downhill, and that puts Nick Pringle in a bad spot. He couldn't stay in front of him. Tyler Tanner just blew right past him.
And now he's trying to deal with Acuff at the other end. Acuff gets around him, floats it up and in.
Malik Thomas just dropped too far off him. That's too long of a recovery to make.
Thomas with the answer at the other end. Both sides are filling it up.
He makes amazing steals. He's got 3 of them already.
Oh! Acuff was falling out of bounds. 13 now for Nickel. Last possession of the half to the Hogs. Acuff! And a fitting way to end the half, given the shot-making, Jay, we're seeing on both sides. He picked up in the last minute. This is how he closed out the first half. Arkansas has won one SEC tournament championship, came into the league in 1991, their only championship 2000. Vandy is a charter member of the SEC. They have won two as Acuff knocks down another.
How do you stop this, Dan? Darius Acuff, just a little sidestep, wasn't even a step back. He doesn't need much space. And
they're 2-0 in the final. They've never lost in the final. They'll try to go to 3-0 with a win here today, and they're up 6 right now. Make it 4. Darius Acuff Jr. has other ID. 2 good looks for 2 good players. A corner 3 rattles in for Wagner, and the Hawks taking maybe a harder shot. Acuff. 23 for Darius Acuff Jr. Long time on the bench, but as you have mentioned, this is a tough kid. He is staying in the game, obviously, and it doesn't appear to have hampered his vertical leap.
A.K. Okereke doesn't crack down.
That's assist number 9 today for Duke Miles. Acuff.
Wow. By DJ Wagner. You think that Tyler Tanner would make that most of the time, but that was an excellent contest.
Acuff again. Got another one. Give him 28 today. ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball is brought to you by...
They're just clearing out for him.
Shot clock at 5. He kicks to Brazil, who hits the 3.
It was read beautifully by Trevin Brazil to knock it away, but terrific job.
Boy, Tanner almost stole it, almost fouled him again. Brazil feeling it.
Everybody is going with Darius Acuff. All the attention goes with Darius Acuff Jr. and he finds Brazil. Big possession here for Vanderbilt. They need a stop.
They're not going to get it. What a fight. Brazil's got it, and that is going to be all. The Arkansas Razorbacks are the champions of the SEC tournament, an 86-75 win. Darius Acuff Jr. having a huge game. DJ Wagner off the bench, and Trevin Brazil.
Just super proud of this team. Proud of this guy right here. This should be the MVP right here, man. Just proud of everybody for the fight we had. 3 games in 3 days is always hard.
Darius, when you're watching TB hit 3-pointers like he did today, how does that help this team?
He's the X factor on our team. He the keys with us winning anything. And we believe in him. We want him to shoot, so we all knew it was going in.
30 points for you today. This was the goal to get this championship. What did you tell your teammates before this game started?
Where the hat's at? Play our game. We know what it is. Don't just get too radical because it's a championship. Just keep hooping.
This is the 2nd ever SEC tournament title for Arkansas. What does that mean to this group to bring that trophy back to Fayetteville?
Can you say it again? Can you say it again?
2nd tournament title ever for Arkansas. What does it mean to bring that back to Fayetteville?
I mean, everything. We together. I don't know, man. I'm just proud of this team. I don't know what to say.
Go celebrate, Terry.
Alyssa, thank you. When you got that guy on your side, Mr. Billis, you got a chance against anybody.
Darius Acuff has the ability to do it for Arkansas. SEC Player of the Year, first-team All-American, and conversely for the...
Acuff all the way up and under with a right hand. Didn't get it. Kept alive by Ewan, and then back outside for 3.
Just such a smooth stroke. Shoots 40.
Thomas thought about one on top of the key. Acuff works baseline. His jumper goes. Hard work for that shot, and it doesn't go for Finlandson. And now Brazil to Acuff on the drive.
Please keep them within striking distance. Still down 13. But boy, was Arkansas off to a hot start.
Acuff, little finger roll. And he's got 13 already.
Adapt to the pace and speed and length of Arkansas, but now that they have, they're generating better shots.
Just like that, Malik Thomas comes in. And it's Acuff on the drive and the lob and the flush.
Acuff on the drive, up and in, off the window.
What a finish.
DJ took it the right way, and his production, guys, really hasn't dropped off. Another highlight dunk by Brazil. But Wagner took the roll.
Every single possession trying to milk that clock as much as they can.
8-0 run. So it was 23 at one point. And goes back to Thomas, and he knocks down a three. And he's back to Johnson, takes one dribble, lets the defender go by, and then Bullock will try the three from the wing. Acuff ahead to Wagner, and DJ slams it home. Going to run out of eligibility as they head to the bench. Nice backdoor cut by Acuff, reverse layup. That looked too easy. Here's Darius Acuff, the sensational freshman. On the drive with the left hand off the window. He makes stuff like that look easy.
And that is not easy.
Tino had one rejected. Acuff to the rack. Got it. Arkansas leads for the first time.
Starting to get some rhythm.
For the Hogs. He's going to go deep and got it.
Softens up his legs when he takes that deep triple. A couple feet behind the line. Optimum arc for a shooter. Good job of protecting that rim and making it a little more difficult for Arkansas.
Acuff, mid-range jumper. Helped him stay within two of the SEC champions. Acuff weaving through traffic. There's another lob and a little lay-in for Billy Richmond. Here he is defensively on Darius Acuff, way out near midcourt. Acuff on a blow-by. Doesn't have Martin on him right now. There's been a switch off. And he'll kick it out to Richmond for three. Billy Richmond, big three-pointer. He doesn't hit. Brazil back out there after being in that pile-up. And he's going to try a three from the baseline.
That's a big shot.
That was a 4-second three-pointer. Acuff again drives and scores. Acuff, turnaround jumper from the free throw line off the mark. Now he'll take a three, and yes! Rob Martin, lob, taken away by Richmond. And now numbers for the Hogs. Ahead, Thomas, up and under. Man, they're having fun, so are we.
Yes, we are. They sure are giving everyone a lot of fun in this arena.
Malik Thomas, quick three-pointer goes. Darius Acuff slows the pace temporarily. And now puts the burners on again, and one.
And then Darius Acuff just assessing his defender, a little bit bigger than Rob Martin.
Acuff lobs inside. Ewan spins with a left hand. Pretty move. Almost got a defensive stop there, but Ewan puts up the loose ball. And Darius Acuff will reset it against Fletcher. He's going to go all the way in and score it off the window. And they do.
Trust him to make the play. That matchup he likes.
Drives against Johnston. The finger roll goes. And Darius Acuff using a little bit of time. Looks over to Coach Calipari. Now going to work with a three ball that goes. 34 points.
Look at the screen. Malik Ewan frees up Acuff. Too much room. Rob Martin can't get up there to contest. And boy, is Acuff clutch. This guy has...
What's your mentality in that second half and down the stretch?
Winning. That's my only thing on my mind. Whatever I got to do to get my team to win, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, 23 points in the second half, and in doing so, you become the all-time single-season record holder for most points in Arkansas history. What has this been like for you as you continue your freshman journey?
It's been a great journey, a lot of learning. I'm going to keep learning. It's been great playing with these guys. Like I always say, I love playing with them, so I want to continue that.
You ready to keep dancing now to San Jose?
Yes, sir.
Malik Ewan got the block from behind. Arkansas has a very thin rotation as Acuff. He is a scoring machine. Malik Thomas. Great combo in that backcourt with Acuff and Thomas. And
Acuff springs free. He's got a smooth stroke as an 18-year-old. 9 minutes left in this first half. Arizona in control. Ewan gets to the basket. Nice drop off by Acuff.
Acuff is going to come off here. And instead of discontinuing his dribble, he keeps it, entice Krivas, and then he passes at the last second.
Third straight year of the Sweet 16. Got dropped by Clemson and Duke the last 2 years. As Acuff, little floater is good. Nice take to the basket.
They'll tell you, I mean, nick you, not dime you. Okay? Nickels add up. Okay? And that time, Acuff able to get to his spot. And they're the better team. You know what? You pat them on the butt and say, great game. But right now, we don't see that sense of urgency to get the necessary stops. Beautiful.
Burries drills a three-pointer, and Arizona's lead is 19. Acuff, a long-term extension last year. Because he is one of the great coaches in the game, and all the top coaches, they want to keep him in Arizona for a long, long time. It seems to be a perfect fit. Up ahead, Acuff. And Arkansas gets from Trey Kaufman-Red on a putback to beat the Texas Longhorns. In our first game is Acuff, and one. Arkansas's top scorer. Arizona really took him out of his game in the first half. They'll have a chance from start to finish. The final 30 seconds will play out.